Hello dear Music Store TV viewers, very welcome here at the Superbooth 2018 in Berlin at the booth of Expressive E.
Yes.
Hi Arthur, you have something new to show?
Yeah, we've got
It's a controller, right?
Yeah, it's an expressive instrument which is called Touche, and you can connect Touche to any synthesizer and control its sound with the pressure of your hands. So I'm gonna show you this in a minute. So right here, Touche is connected to the computer, and with a keyboard, I'm gonna play a note with a keyboard and bring the expression with Touche. So. So within a gesture of your hand, you can really shape the sound like you want. It brings all the instrumental feedback, instrumental, tactile link you've got into the realm of synthesizer, both software and hardware.
So you can adjust a value via your hand. You don't need to turn a knob or a fader.
Exactly.
Just very intuitively.
Yeah, exactly, and it gives you the ability to be very percussive in your play style. Let me just take my favorite sounds here in the browser, and I take this one here, raise the volume a bit, and so I can hit a chord, and I've got 4 shiftings. I got top, bottom, left and right. If I take, for instance, a sound a bit like a violin, I can have bottom, top and left and right are pitch. And this is with our factory presets, but with Lie, you can also scan for your own VST and AU plugins. For instance, I've got a preset which is made with Massive from Native Instruments. When I double click on it, it loads the software, so Massive in this case, and I can play immediately with it. It's a bit the same thing with a hardware synthesizer like this one here. We've got a hardware section here, where I can have a list of hardware we are supporting, like Behringer, Dave Smith, Korg, Moog, Novation, whatever, a lot of them. And those are presets. When I double click on one, it actually sends a program change to the synthesizer, and you can play with it. But Touche also has an internal memory, so you can save presets inside Touche's internal memory in order to play with Touche and the synthesizer without the software, which is very nice.
And it can also record the change of the values at the same time.
Touche sends MIDI-CC, so you can record automations. It's not an issue.
So what was the idea to invent some controller in this way? Because everyone has a controller like a fader and plugged via USB or MIDI, and you have knobs.
Yeah, basically the idea that when you have knobs or faders, you have a very intellectual way of thinking. You say, okay, this is a cutoff, you turn it, etc. But in the acoustic realm, when you have a guitar or a violin, you have only one sound, but you can modify it with your hand. It's very tactile, very sensitive, very organic, so to say.
It's more precise to do it like that.
And it lets you be much more creative with this sound. We know guitar players have been using the guitar for many years, but still today there are new ways of using a guitar. So that's the idea with Touche. We got synthesizers which are a great sound engine, but you only have very poor interfaces to play with the sound. That's why Touche is here.
Okay. And what it is made about? I can see here a piece of wood.
Yeah.
And what is that here?
So we've got the piece of wood, and if you lift the skin, which we call that the skin, you can see a real mechanism underneath.
Oh, right.
So the mechanism lets you show the 4 shiftings: the top, bottom, left, and right. The cylinder here is for pressure feedback. As you can see, it's in silicone.
And you also can exchange the rubber.
Yeah, you can. And for instance, here I have a slider. When it's on top, it's very stiff. If it's on the bottom, it's very loose.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
You also got buttons to change presets, encoder for sensitivity, freezing. So you can do tons of stuff with Touche.
So normally everyone who has a synthesizer at home, he needs that to control it very well,
Yeah.
intuitive, right?
Yeah, because when you have Touche, the software or the sound that come with it, and Touche has built-in CV and MIDI out, MIDI in connections. So you just buy Touche basically, and you can have fun with the synthesizers and rediscover them.
And the Touche is already available?
Yes, of course, available since June of last year. Sold for €399, so $7.
So very affordable for such a
Yeah.
potential controller.
Yeah, exactly. You can do tons of things with it. We just scratched the surface. Within the software, you can do your own mappings. You can have minimum and maximum values. You can have curves. You can do really tons and tons of things with it. So
you can adjust it how you feel with your
exactly,
hand.
Yeah, exactly. Because every player has its own preferences. And with Touche, you can just adjust the interaction of Touche to your preferences as a musician.
And it's not only made for lefties. You can also use it on the right
Yeah,
side.
sure. Yeah, it's a bit like cably, but you could just.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
But yeah.
Okay, great stuff.
Yeah.
Arthur, thank you very much
Yeah,
for your explanations. So check this out. It's really amazing. I try it out later on when the video has its end. So if you need more information, please go on to the internet site of musicstore.com for the Touche. Thank you.